Everybody here has a capacity. Everybody has a potential. And we'll call that potential 100%. Think about, in order of today and yesterday, have I given 100% of myself? So think about the terminology I used the last time was Cinderella dreams. Think about when I was 5, 6, 8 years old, and I had this dream about how great I could be. That hasn't gone away. It might be ignored from time to time. But think about, in terms of 100% of what I know I have to offer this world. Hands up who thinks that in the last 2 days they've presented 100% of themselves to the world. 90%. 80%. 60%. Hands up who feels that hands up who feels that in the last week they've offered less than 60% of the world. Okay, so most people. So the very first thing is know what 100% of yourself looks like. And again, I challenge the boys in the recent months with the work they're doing with me and helping me grow from a very small business and a guy who has never studied business and knew nothing about it. They've taken me and pushed me gently, but pushed me at the same time into a position where I have to know as a business, I know as a psychologist what 100% of me looks like. But as a business, I had no idea what 100% is. And I still maybe don't know. But I'm growing to understand that every day. So identify what is 100% of myself. What is 100% of my business? What is 100% of my product? And then the psychology of language determines that. So the language we use straight away say about our limits, they say about our understanding, they say about our ambition, they say about our hunger, they say about our desire, they say about our belief. So the myth is that psychologists read people's mind. We don't read minds. The diagnosis is done through the language you use and the actions you take. And when you're in a space with somebody, instinctually we're designed to read. That's what we read. Despite what you're saying, verbally, when I sit with someone, instinctually, the emotion that I bring into that space, that's the first thing they pick up. The belief, the desire, the ambition have been picked up before you even open your mouth. And people will make a judgment on you because of that. So the law of psychological attraction is linked with the anchored thought. So the vision. What is the vision of me? What is the vision of my business? What is the vision of my product? Am I 100% clear on what 100% of that is? And on a daily basis, do I remind the people responsible for delivering that exactly what 100% is? Do I challenge them to perform 100%? Self-fulfilling prophecy. In all the success that I've enjoyed with all the different athletes, it's always started by them identifying clearly what they wanted to achieve. The one thing I know is that the man going nowhere always gets there. Success is sometimes arrived at by mistake. But that's the exception. The rule is success is arrived at because somebody had a dream in the beginning. They had a very clear vision. Then they worked out a very simple process. They broke it into small steps that they could control one go at a time. And no matter how difficult the environment got around them, they kept that vision rooted in their mind. Even in terms of how they communicate, how they operate, how they deal with people. So they wrote a code for themselves. The code was, this is how great I know I can be. This is what I demand of myself. The psychology of communication. I'm going to go over here. And I want you to pretend that this is a frying pan. Can you imagine this is a frying pan? Okay? And I'm frying here, so I'm cooking away here. And I threw in 5 rashers. Carl, you want a sausage? Yeah, so I throw in 3 sausages. You have some black pudding. I'll throw in some black pudding. And I'm cooking away here, so I'm cooking for everybody in this room. Okay? And I'm in here, the heat's on, the sweat's coming up, and I'm cooking away, and I'm delivering breakfast rolls and sausages and everything all day, right? I'm cooking. A small little room. And then I finish cooking, and now I'm going over to have a meet with this man here. And I just walk directly from there, and I sit down here. What's the first thing you're going to notice about me?
Smell of sausages.
You're going to smell the sausages? Okay, excellent. What if you were vegetarian?
Yeah, that wouldn't be attractive.
Now I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you about a product I want to sell you. I'm reeking of sausage and rasher, and you're a vegetarian. I want to finish by saying that we drag around things all the time with us. And emotion is exactly the same as that frying pan. And to go from one space into the next space, we need to adapt an emotion, a set of body language, and a set of communication. So think about when you're at home with your family. Think about the language you use. Think about the body language. Think about the clothes you wear. Then think about you're at a board meeting. The language, the clothes, the triggers. You think about the different roles that you play in different areas of your life. And you identify a different emotional, a different physical, and a different psychological space in each. You make sure that you don't drag anything that you shouldn't be dragging from one place to another. So it's reset and refocus. Each section of each day has a specific focus, a specific role that I play for that role. So that's what it's all about. And we talked earlier about coaching the way people think. People are going to think about you not by what you say, but they'll pick up what's far more important. They'll pick up everything that you bring with you. So the emotional frying pan that you've just walked away from follows you from space to space.